Hello, Virgo. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. It's a general read, I guess. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. The light's getting a little fun at the moment, but hopefully you can read that. Supportive Oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. Okay, I already shuffled. What do we have for Virgo? Ooh. Okay, very committed. Okay. I kind of feel like a stage thing going here. They're giving a base for why you're even involved with this situation, but it starts really well. The base of it for you, I'm noticing, is the Four of Wands. It's almost like a contract feeling. This could be a marriage feeling or something where you've agreed to be a part of a situation. You're involved in this situation from beginning to end. When you got involved, you have every intention to holding it right through to the end. You don't see yourself going anywhere else. You don't see yourself changing your mind. This is a really good card to start with. Like, you're grounded. You're like long haul in the sense of like, it's not about what's coming at me next. It's like, how am I going to make it through to the end? It's out. Okay. There's one other thing that wants to come through. I'm just trying to see if it's going to come. Because I feel like you're very excited about where it's going. It's one of those things where it may take a long time to get there, but it's worth it. And this is why you're even involved with it. You agreed to this because you believed in it. That's what we're trying to get to. My feet are starting to cramp all of a sudden. That's interesting. So it's almost like you've locked yourself in and you don't feel like you can get away from it even if you wanted to. Well, let's keep going. The next part here, as you're getting involved with this, it starts off very well. There's a lot of like sugary goodness, I would call it. In the environment, Ace of Cups, what's happening between you and whatever you're dealing with. And it could be a person, Two of Cups, which is like perfectly getting along, caring about each other's feelings, eye to eye, very passionately together in the whole situation. And you have the Knight of Cups on your side. Like, you're all about this. It's almost like the Ace of Cups was given to you and you're taking it and you're running with it and you're like, we're going to make a success of this. It's a really good start. Like, it's a really great start. But I'm getting, again, like my feet are cramping and I'm like, why is this? It's like that usually doesn't happen this time of year. So I'm like, why are my feet cramping? The more I touch your side, my feet want to keep cramping, which is strange for this time of year. And I'm starting to think like, it's like you can't, it's almost like at this point, literally, it's like I can't leave it. I committed to it. So I'm it's not even like making the best of it though, because this is the Knight of Cups. But I feel like this isn't on point. Something isn't right, because where we're coming into next is still good, but this might be where the cramping energy is coming in. In the environment, we have the Star card. What's actually happening between you and the situation is the Queen of Cups. Things are still going forward, but I feel like someone else is taking more of the control here. And I'm seeing you with becoming like the Knight of Swords. No, the Page of Swords. See, the energy's kind of getting a little bit rumbly here. Because for where it started, it's kind of like your ability to really choose where to go next is seeming to dwindle. And I see like you're still going well, you're still going strong, you're still happy in the situation. You do have the Queen of Cups describing it, how it's actually going. But it's not as smooth as it was to begin with. And I almost feel like that's maybe why this feels a little off to me in the beginning. Because it's like you're thinking you're going to run with this. You're thinking you're going to take a lot of the lead with it. And I don't feel like that's what actually happens. And I feel like that's a little bit of the point of contention. Just a little bit. It's not bad. And it's not, I don't feel like you're I don't think you're like really surprised or overly bent out of shape about it. It's just you thought you were going to have more control than you actually do. And it's not as good as you thought it was going to go, but it's still very good. So I don't want to say this is bad, because I don't think this is bad. I just feel like you thought you were going to be making more decisions or taking more of the lead. Even though somebody else might have been making more of the decisions, they did have the Ace of Cups. you thought you were going to take more of the lead on some of these things, and I feel like it's not working out that way. You're kind of watching and waiting and wondering, like, wasn't I going to be the one leading part of this? Wasn't I going to take care of that part? Wasn't that going to be my situation? Wasn't that going to be my responsibility? I don't think you expected to lead the whole thing forward, but I think you expected some of it was going to be under your control, is what I really think. And I'm not seeing that as how it's actually going forward. Not bad still, but it's kind of like, all right, what's coming next? The environment has ideas about what they want to do, but I feel like it's coming forward to you in pieces, and I see that's kind of a little bit of another kind of. It's not bad because that's the Queen of Cups between you two. There's secrets, and you know there's secrets. You know they're not telling you everything, and they have certain ideas, and you're kind of like, I'm feeling like I can't move correctly. This would make sense with the cramping feet, because you're kind of like, it's kind of like crippling you. Like when my feet cramp up, I can't walk right. It's just not fun. But it's a cramp. It goes away. It's not that bad. But it's like it stammers you. It kind of keeps you from getting full speed or really walking the way you want to. Or like you have to stop and like take care of your feet. You know what I mean? It's not working correctly. And the secrets, you're not really liking the secrets, but it's not bending you completely out of shape. But it's one of those things where you expected to be more on the intel on this. It's just not turning out that way. Okay, so where this is going, secrets, I don't know. Secrets are still being kept here at the end because I'm getting here the Five of Cups. I'm getting like things did not work out exactly as planned. I'm getting you with the Page of Cups. It's still more of a kind of receptive energy, but you're happier. When you look at the two, the Page of Cups is usually noticeably more happier. Like they're enjoying life, but they're kind of at the beginning stage, but they're enjoying life. You're enjoying life more as the Page of Cups than you do as the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is usually taking messages here and there, learning, absorbing, doing a lot of mental activity. The Page of Cups is more of kind of like, this is good, other people have control, but I'm being taken care of, things are okay. Even though you're feeling good and the energy is getting better, I see also the void here with you, which is telling me you're not really happy that you're not having the control you thought you were. You were going to have, you're not getting the information, you're not getting the intel that you thought you would. It's not bending you out of shape, but again, it's one of those things where, I thought I was going to be more on the in on this, and it's just not turning out that way. The situation as far as you and this other element is on point. And it's happy. You get the Nine of Cups, which is talking about satisfaction and happy with what you have and happy how things have gone. That's the interesting thing. The whole situation, as far as you can tell, is on point. You're doing what you were expected to do. You're getting what you're expecting to get out of it. I think that's better. You're getting what you expect to get out of it. It's a good situation. But I'm also getting once you move on from it, even though it turned out well, I feel like you're happy to move on from it with the pleasure. And I feel like once you move on from the situation, it's kind of like the fruition. You got involved in this saying you'd be involved from beginning to end. When it comes to its fruition and it's over, then you're going to let it go and move on. Whatever this situation is. It's weird because I think it does work out well. You end up with a good reward at the end. You very much do. You end up with a good reward. But the fact that you're not kept in the intel and secrets are going on here and they're not telling you as much as you thought they were going to tell you, for that reason, I feel like you're going to choose to move on from this and you're going to go into a different direction. You're going to just kind of separate your energy from this and move into something where you have more say and people listen to you more. And I know it says pleasure, but you'll notice the person on there looks like they're like they're letting go, like they're jumping off. It's almost like got that fool feel to it. You know what I mean? Like they're jumping off and they're letting go, which it's card number 18, so I don't think that would be the fool, but you never know. Anything else with this? It's going to work out well. I don't feel like this is going to be a bad situation. I do feel like when this one part comes forward and there's secrets around you, it could get under your skin. And I feel like that's the advice for this, for those who this really hits for. Like, don't let it get under your skin. Don't worry about it too much. You're still going to be taken care of. You're still going to get pretty much what you expect to get out of it. But this is almost purposely set up so that you do move on. I almost feel like it's purposely set up in almost like a divine way, if you will. so that you move on from this and find a different path after, but you still uphold your responsibilities and you feel okay about it. So you don't really have any guilt and you're not really torn left or right. Because of the way it played out, you feel okay about letting go. And I feel like I think that's what they want, though. I think they're purposely setting it up this way so you do let go of this and you do go down a different path. It's leading you somewhere better. I feel like it's getting you to choose to go a different way, a better direction. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope this helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.